everybody, Tim here with another Blu-ray review. It's been so long since I reviewed a Blu-ray, but I feel like I need to review this one. This is for Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, I have picked up the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, and I'm going to be talking about the movie quality itself, the bonus features that come along with it, and the package as a whole. Now, if you've watched me for an extended period of time, let's say a year, about a year ago, I reviewed Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and that Blu-ray, which I pretty much demolished. I thought the Blu-ray itself looked good, but the bonus features were lacking, and I was pretty upset about Disney's poor packaging of the product as a whole. But they've completely redeemed themselves. This Last Jedi Blu-ray is phenomenal. It's one of the best Blu-rays I've gotten in a long time. And remember, guys, I buy about 3 to 10, 15 Blu-rays a month. I buy a lot of Blu-rays, and I watch a lot of Blu-rays, and I watch a lot of bonus features on Blu-rays, and this is one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. Now, talking about the movie itself, I'm not going to review the movie for you. I have a review for the movie, which you can watch right now, and you can check that out, see how I felt about the movie itself. But as far as the quality goes, this is the 4K Ultra HD. It looks incredible. The lightsabers gleam, and the special effects look so good. The setting on the island looks amazing. The movie is just crystal clear in 4K. It looks amazing. It's up there with Blade Runner 2049 as one of the best 4K Blu-rays around. So as far as movie quality goes, it's great. I have not watched the regular 1080p Blu-ray, but I can imagine that it's just wonderful for people not on 4K. I imagine it's just fantastic. Now, diving into the bonus features, which is really what this Blu-ray is all about, I was pretty disappointed to not get a gag reel, but you can find a gag reel for this film online on YouTube. But everything else that's packaged in here is incredible. The big thing they're marketing that's going along with this is the feature-length documentary, The Director and the Jedi, which is a feature-length documentary about the making of the movie. And it's awesome. It's an hour and a half of Rian Johnson and the producers of the film taking you through step-by-step how they made this movie and going into each little section of the movie. Even if you're not a fan of this movie, which I liked this movie a lot. I did not love it, but I liked it a lot. It's insane, the stuff they go through and showing you how they made it, how the practical effects and the visual effects and the story and the writing process and the acting and how they get all the actors together and everything. It's just very, very cool. So if you're a fan of film and you're a fan of how films are made, this is definitely a documentary for you. Again, even if you don't like the movie, there's some really cool stuff to dive into. There's also a bunch of deleted scenes, I believe 14 deleted scenes with commentary from writer-director Rian Johnson that are very cool, very neat. There's some that are cooler than others, but there's a couple that are really big that were cut from the movie that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I would have been fine if they were in the movie, but, you know, you can't make a 4-hour Star Wars movie. That's not realistic. And then there's also scene breakdowns where they talk about some of the bigger scenes of the movie and really dissect how they made those. There's also a one-night only thing they talk about. They basically show you Andy Serkis's performance without the motion capture in the big Snoke scene of the movie. And it was very cool to see that. I'm a big fan of Andy Serkis ever since Lord of the Rings, King Kong, War for the Planet of the Apes, obviously, those movies. So I love Andy Serkis, and it was very cool to see this. And this might not sound like a lot of content, but compared to the Rogue One content that we got last year, this is phenomenal. It's about 3.5 hours of content. And again, it's not as good as like a Lord of the Rings extended version, 25 hours of content. But it's a lot to dive into for a Star Wars fan. And I myself am very happy. So anyway, guys, I highly recommend you pick up Star Wars Last Jedi on Blu-ray, whether it's the regular Blu-ray or the 4K Ultra HD. It is definitely worth it if you're a Star Wars fan, and it's definitely worth it just to see another good Star Wars movie. personally, I think. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I haven't done a Blu-ray review in a while. Maybe I'll start doing these again. It's been a while. It's just hard when I watch so many Blu-rays and so many movies and so many TV shows to try to review everything for you guys in a timely manner. But I really wanted to review this one because I gave Rogue One a pretty low score on its Blu-ray review. So I wanted to make sure that I let everybody know that I think Disney has redeemed themselves with this Blu-ray. So thanks as always for watching, guys. If you liked this video, hit that like button and hit subscribe. It helps me out a great deal, and it helps you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Well, anyway, guys, thanks as always for watching, and until next time, have a good one.